let's just start with Kobe. So Kobe was a guy that looked up to me, and we've hung out multiple times. And he was last at my house on New Year's, and he was just in the greatest space that I've seen him in. And one of the last things he said to me was, "You got to see Gianna play basketball." And that was one of the most hurtful things, because he was so proud, and the look on his face was like, I looked at him and said, "Oh, she's going to be the best female basketball player in the world." He had this, he was just so proud of what he said. So that's really a tough one, and my wife and I took that, taking that really tough. That's all I'll say on that. Just a great human being, and was in a great space in his life. And as far as the sports agency, I guess that goes hand in hand. Like, I met some of we come from the same neighborhood, so
What's going on, everybody? Jay Coffee Talk here. You hear that clip there, that audio, Jay-Z speaking about his last conversation with Kobe Bryant, and that truly is just heartbreaking stuff to hear. You know what I mean? Like, as Kobe, his basketball career was over, which was an outstanding career, you know what I mean? Made history, went straight from high school to the NBA. The three-peat with Shaq, them years, the other championships that they won, the Olympics, all that, you know what I mean? And then he was moving on in life, and, watching his daughter, grow and play basketball, and, being a part of that and watching her make history in his future, you know what I mean? And then his life being cut short in that tragic way. It just truly is heartbreaking, man. This was Jay-Z at, Columbia University when he, had that sit down and was answering questions. This is, at the same time where he was speaking about the Super Bowl and all that. But, yeah, man, that's just terrible, because in life, like that, in life, your kids, your family is everything. You know what I mean? Like, all parents out there, I'm sure, can, know what I'm talking about, where we want to accomplish things in our lives, but we want to see our kids succeed as well. You know what I mean? And Kobe was on to the golden years of his life, so to speak. And it's just so sad, man, and, that brings me to something else that I want to speak about, which I have spoke about in a couple other videos. I'll put up the link, where I spoke about this whole Gayle King situation and, what she said. I'm just going to go over real quick here. Check out the link video pinned in the comments to, hear my whole take on it. But what's going on now is she's feeling the power of the people. And what I mean by that is like social media, and how everyone is just enraged, like so mad at Gayle King, and she's passing the buck over to the network. And so often nowadays we always hear the negative of social media, but there's a lot of positives at times as well, and that's the public being heard. And like, we've seen people lose their jobs, and different things happen. You know what I mean? And she's hearing this right now, and she's like, she's feeling the power of the people, and she's shook. And I gotta say, man, like, just when you hear Jay-Z speak here about this, you know what I mean? And then you go back to what Gayle King said, and the way that she tried to play it off like, yo, it was an in-depth conversation. It was something I had to speak on. Listen, it was a case that was dismissed. You know what I mean? There was a lot of other circumstances to it. This was not something that needed to be spoke about at this time. You were dead wrong, Gayle. Like, you were tripping. You know what I mean? Like, this just happened. The wounds are fresh. You know what I mean? And that's what you're going to talk about. Like, it seems that she totally wanted to assassinate Kobe's character, put a tarnish on his name. And it's just so insensitive. You know what I mean? Like, you hear Jay-Z talk and you just feel that emotion and you're like, and that's what Gayle King is talking about. Like, it's just she's so out of pocket, man. But I just wanted to share this, Jay-Z speaking about Kobe and about their last conversation. You know what I mean? Tap in the comments with your thoughts on all this. Jay-Z, what Hov was saying, and what I'm saying about Gayle King. Like, seriously, man, that's the side of social media that does not get looked at. Everyone thinks, oh, trolling and people talking shit. Like, nah, man, the people get heard, and Gayle King, she's feeling that power right now, and I don't know, maybe she'll face some consequences. I don't know, but I want to hear what you guys got to say. As always, if you're new to my channel, it's all about hearing what the people got to say. So tap in them comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get these notifications when the videos drop. Daily videos on music, sports, news, current events, life, and much, much more. And go check out the other video I did where I speak on the Gayle King situation in depth and long form. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.